What a mess. Squalid, ugly mess.
Can I cook you something, Ken?
Oh, no thanks, Shelley. I'm not hungry. Tea and toast will be fine. Oh, and by the way, I won't be inflicting myself on your hospitality for longer than one more night at the most.
It's no trouble, Ken, honestly. You can stay as long as you want.
Of course you can, Dad. It's fine.
Well, that's very kind of you, but one-bedroom flats aren't designed for 3 people, are they? No, I'll find somewhere, possibly today, tomorrow at the latest.
Well, hang on. I mean, it's your house, isn't it? If anybody should move out, Dad, it's Deirdre. I mean, come on, you're not married. She's got no claim. And anyway, she's in the wrong in all this, and she's the guilty party. It's not you.
I don't know. You know, at my age, I'm supposed to have achieved some serenity, peace and wisdom. Instead, here I am, my professional life as a teacher wrecked, my personal life a complete disaster.
You really ought to eat something.
I can't.
Then go and get yourself in the bath and put your face on. You're doing no good sat there snivelling.
Oh, thanks, Mother. Your sympathy is really appreciated.
Deirdre, you're in a mess. And there's no way of you getting out of it till you sort yourself out. For a start, you can tell Ken you're truly sorry.
I've told him.
Well, tell him again.
He doesn't want to listen to me.
By heck, Deirdre, I could slap you. I really could. Making a fool of yourself with your boss at work. At your age. It's a young girl's trick, is that? And you're not a girl anymore. Not by a long way.
Yeah, well, that's half the problem.
Oh, give over. Think you're the only one who's getting older. You're stuck with it like everybody else. But as you get older, you're supposed to learn a bit of sense. Well, you didn't, and now you have to pay for it. And I will and all.
What do you mean?
This is Ken's house. If he finishes with you, he'll want you out. And if he doesn't want you, he certainly won't want your mother. Where are we gonna live?
I don't know, and I don't care.
Can you make a bit less clatter with that spoon, Ashley?
Sorry, I'm just trying to eat my breakfast.
Me head's spinning. I feel like an odd sock in a tumble dryer.
Yeah, well, it's your own fault.
Oh, will you please stop saying that?
Well, what were you and Fred talking about, anyway?
I was just helping him to drown his sorrows.
Well, they're all good swimmers in my dad's sorrows. Take a lot of drowning.
Oh, don't I know it. Well, that's always been my trouble, you see. I'm too sympathetic, too kind-hearted, and people take advantage.
Ah, well, I'm off to work. I'll see you later.
See you, love.
See ya.
See ya. Ashley, don't bang the door. Oh, oh.
Ashley!
What's up? You poorly look terrible.
I feel terrible. Come inside, I want to talk.
Well, I should be getting to the shop.
Yes, well, you can spare me 5 minutes, can't you? It's important.
Oh, you've come home, have you?
No, as a matter of fact, I haven't. I'm just on my way to get a bus into town.
I'll not ask you where you slept last night. Not that it matters that much now.
Why, what's happened?
Your mum and dad had a terrible row, and the upshot is he's left her. He walked out on her last night.
He's left her? Well, where's he gonna go?
Well, I don't know for sure, but my guess is Peter's. And that's where I'm going now, to try and repair some of the damage you've done.
Oh, dear.
Oh, come on, spit it out. I've got to get shop opened.
I don't quite know how to tell you this.
Ah, well, when you're at our show, give us a bell at the shop.
All right! It seems I'm engaged to your mother-in-law.
Pardon?
I proposed marriage last night here in this very room, and she accepted me.
Morning, gents.
You've asked Maxine's mum to marry you.
I did.
By hell, boss, talk about Speedy Gonzales.
He's always doing it. Falling for women and asking to marry him.
Always? How do you mean, always?
Now, that is a wicked exaggeration, is that? I say wicked exaggeration. I admit, I am susceptible as the next man to an attractive Hey! This is private family business, this. You're not supposed to be in on this.
Oh, I wasn't to know. Should have hung a sign on the doorknob. Conference in progress. Do you want me to go out again?
No point, you've heard it now. Now, see, Ashley. I'll admit having a weakness for a pretty face. But I can't help it. I'm a man, and I'm lonely. Getting on in years, I grant you. But I've still got all my faculties, everything's still in working order.
She's got a right temper on us, Doreen, you know.
Does she?
And I'll tell you this and all. She likes her own road.
Does she?
Oh, yes.
Oh, well, you see, we had a few drinks last night. Well, more than a few. It's possible she'll not remember.
I know. No. She did have hangover this morning, I do know that. And she didn't say out about you proposing to her.
She's forgotten all about it.
Don't kid yourselves. Two things women never forget, and one of them's proposals and marriage.
He's right, damn it.
And what's the other thing they don't forget?
Things a man does wrong, like reneging on proposals and marriage.
I'm sure you know why I've come.
Deirdre's ambassador.
No. No, she knows nothing about this. But I'll tell you one thing. When you walked out on her, she were devastated. She still is.
Well, I expect she thought I'd take it all philosophically. Keep calm and stiff upper lip. Oh, she's mistaken.
It's not like that. I know she didn't sleep last night. I heard her sobbing her heart out.
Because she got found out?
No. She knows what she did was wrong and stupid. She'll never forgive herself. But I hope you will.
Look, Blanche, I know you mean well, and I've got no quarrel with you, but I can't take this right now. I really think you better go.
Look, I'm not interested in Dev's proposal. End of story.
Well, we need money to come into the business to pay the tax man, so if we're not going to get it from Dev, where are we going to get it from?
I'll think of something.
We better ask. I've got some good news. I've done a deal on the upstairs flat.
What do you mean you've done a deal?
I've got a new tenant, it's all sorted.
Do you not think you should have consulted me?
Oh, yeah, because you don't have to consult me, but I should definitely consult you.
Well, who is it? Have you let it to?
Someone reliable, got a good steady job, can afford the rent. Joe Carter.
Joe? A couple of months ago, you couldn't stand the sight of him. Now, not only are you working for him again, you're going to be his landlady. You'll be ironing his shirts next.
That'll be the day.
I don't want to drink, Maxine.
Oh, yes, you do, Eric dog and all that.
Well, look, we'll just have the one, then go home. Oh, Lord.
Doreen, radiant as ever. And how are you this morning?
I have a slight migraine.
It's all the excitement. You've not had a change of heart this morning?
Perhaps we should talk about this another time.
Certainly, certainly. Yes, only I was thinking, you not being legally free, we're not talking about a rush job here, are we? I mean, it could be many months. And it's always of my opinion that there's something to be said for a long engagement.
Engagement? What engagement?
Did Doreen not tell you? Your mother and I reached an understanding last night, and I was just saying, the actual wedding itself will be a long way off, a very long way off.
He's pulling my leg right. He's having me on anymore.
I was going to tell you later.
Now, don't think I'm trying to get out of getting an engagement ring. Oh, no. No, because I'm not.
An engagement ring? Oh, well, if you think that's a good idea, Fred, I won't argue with you.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
What the hell went on in that back room last night?
Nothing happened. Well, not in the way you're thinking. We were having a drink, and one thing led to another, and he proposed. Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Is Deirdre coming in or what? Because if she is, she can nip to the bank. I'm only saying...
I'll go when I'm good and ready.
Well, there's no need to shout at me.
Sunita, why don't you go for lunch?
Yeah, right.
I have something to say to you.
It's very difficult. And all I want to say is that what happened, it wasn't intended to happen. It certainly wasn't planned, not on my part, definitely not on Deirdre's.
Well, there's nothing you can say to me about Deirdre that I want to hear.
I'm trying to explain. And I want to say honestly that I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I'm not interested in your explanations or your apologies.
Well, then clearly you've come here to tell me what you think of me. I admit you're entitled.
No, I've come to put you straight about my daughter.
Sorry?
I want to make this very clear. You have a reputation locally as a lady killer. Well merited, I'm sure. You pride yourself on it. So understand this. If you abuse or hurt or damage Tracy, then you will have me to answer to. And that is a solemn promise.
Somebody's coming. Quick, do your stuff. Hey, if this don't get there, nothing will.
Hiya, Todd. We just come to look around the house.
Yeah, we knew somebody was coming. Didn't know it was you.
Well, we've only got a small flat, you see, lads, so we need a bit more space.
They're good little houses, these, aren't they?
Do you reckon? I'd say they're just about ready to crumble into bits myself. You're not paying off a mortgage on a pile of rubble.
Oh, chance. These houses will still be standing when them across the road's been knocked down. So, is it all right if we have a wander? Have a look.
Yeah, sure. Do you want to start upstairs?
Oh, yes, please, thank you.
I'll show you up.
OK.
That's right. Up you go. What's up with Vera? Give us some welly. Come on, Vera, where are you? Don't say you're out.
Oh, yeah, it's only me.
We've got a crisis on my hands with my mother. She only got herself engaged to marry your father.
Oh, that, yeah.
Well, you already know. Since when?
This morning when I left here, my dad shouted me over to the pub.
Well, you should have come straight back here, Ashley.
Well, he had to get the shop opened.
Well, you could have phoned me.
Well, what would that have done? Anyway, he's hoping she won't remember. As far as I can make out, we both K-live last night. He's hoping she'd forgot all about it.
I'm here to tell you that she seems quite happy about it. And so does Fred. Have you thought what it's going to do to me and you? Hey, I'm going to be Fred's stepdaughter, you're going to be my mum's stepson. And that's going to make us, like, kind of brother and sister.
Well, that can't be right, can it?
I mean, have you thought what it was going to do to Joshua? Not only are you going to be his dad, you're going to be his uncle.
Oh, no, you must have got it wrong.
I am telling you, Ashley, this has to be stopped.
Well, don't see anything wrong a little spruce up won't put right.
Well, you can change the house, yeah? But you can't change your next-door neighbours.
Oh, the Websters? Ah, they're lovely, the Webster.
Yeah, well, they're all right. The kids are a bit noisy. Hey, but it's the Duckworths you've got to watch out for. It's like crash bang wallop in their house. They must be out now, so you'd have heard it. Yeah, and they're always knocking on, wanting to borrow stuff. Hey, and you never get it back.
Oh, they're all right. Well, I have to say, I really like this house.
Hey, don't say that, love. Put the price up. Right, OK, let's get back to work then. Thanks for showing us, lads. We appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks, lads.
Oh, well. They like it. Flaming Vera Duckworth. Never there when you need her.
Can I come in?
Of course you can. Why didn't you use your door key?
Because when I came to the door, I felt like a stranger coming to a house where I didn't belong, so I knocked.
You're not a stranger. This is your house. Come in.
Cheers, Harry. Have one yourself. Is Fred around?
In the back room, probably making out a new will.
Why, is he coming to some money?
He's coming into matrimony. Him and Doreen Evie got engaged.
You're kidding.
I really fancy that house. I can see us living there, you know what I mean?
Well, let's sleep on it. See if we still fancy it tomorrow morning, eh?
You fancy a refill, Rita?
Aye, go on, that's me. Refill Rita.
Shelley, that's a vodka and tonic for Rita, half a bitter for me and Emily.
No, thank you, Norris. When I finish this one, I shall go home and put our suppers on.
Oh, well, I'll come with you. Cancel that half, Shelley, please.
This is what I have to contend with, Rita. He follows me about like a shadow. I'm quite capable of going on my own from here to my home, which is, after all, only 2 doors away.
No, you're quite right. I will have that half after all, Shelley, please. No, it's leaving for long periods, like an entire day, that bothers me. In fact, I turned down a very interesting little seminar in Liverpool this Friday for that very reason.
Well, you shouldn't have done. I told him that. Because I shan't be on my own on Friday. Toya Battersby's coming round to get a bit of peace and quiet while she catches up on her coursework.
Oh, well, in that case, Liverpool it shall be. Oh, well, that's if you can manage without me, Rita.
Well, it won't be easy, Norris, but I'll muddle through somehow.
Scotch and threat for your boss, Harry. Make it a big one. You've done me a great favour, you have. Got engaged to Doreen, right? Good lad. I thought she had her eyes on me.
You're a right blabbermouth, aren't you?
What's up? Is it supposed to be a secret?
No, not a secret exactly, no. But a man does not want his personal affairs becoming the talk at Wash House.
Oh, no hard feelings, Fred. I mean, the best man won. And talking of best men, I'll volunteer for that.
Oh, it's going to be a long way off yet. It's going to be one of them long engagements.
Yeah, just as well.
How do you mean?
Look, I study people, me, and I can tell you that Doreen is a very demanding woman. I'd go so far as the use of the word voracious.
Give over.
Oh, you'll see. Once you and her are wed, I'll give you a life expectancy of, 18-month top whack.
Never mind, Fred. You'll probably go with a smile on your face.
Scotch, wasn't it?
Yeah, large one.
Peter, how are you? Sorry, force of habit. I forgot we're not speaking anymore, are we? Come on, man. We've been friends a long time. I messed it up. I kick myself every day because of that.
Yeah, well, you know what? I wish it would never have happened, Kieran. But unfortunately, it did happen.
True. And I regret that.
Can't you see that? Look, I wish I could, but Shelley's never going to forgive you for this, ever. And that's a fact.
I understand that, but what about you?
What about me?
Well, is there any chance that we're going to ever have something more than just passing each other on the street?
Well, no. Not in my flat. It's like I've just told you, Shelley's off you for good. And you can forget the pub, because I don't think she'd be very happy about us having a drink together, would she?
Point taken. But can you not come over to the cafe? We can meet on neutral territory, another pub.
Yeah, OK, why not? But listen, Shelley must never know, right?
Right.
Allow me.
Oh, thank you, Rich.
Don't mention it. How are you feeling, Emily?
I'm fine. Any rumours to the contrary usually come from Norris. Because he means well, which I appreciate, but I have to say, I do enjoy getting a break from his fussing. Now, on Friday, he's off to Liverpool, which means I get a Norris-free zone for the day.
Well, make the most of it.
Oh, I will.
Good for you.
Well, good night, Richard.
Goodbye, Emily.
You know, I never stopped loving you, Ken. You might find that hard to believe, but it's true.
Well, I'd like to be able to believe that. This thing with Dev. He said that you turned to him because he could give you something that I couldn't. That really hurt, Deirdre.
I can't explain it. Not even to myself. It was just a stupid, mad impulse, and I mean mad. I think I must have been out of my head. And as for why, I don't know, maybe it's my age, or maybe that's just me making excuses for myself. The truth is, I really don't know why. I can't defend myself, Ken. All I can tell you is that I am truly, truly sorry. And my one hope is that somehow you'll be able to forgive me.
I have this awful feeling. It's like a lead weight inside me, and it's that... Well, it's a thought that I failed you. That if I had given you what you needed, all this wouldn't have happened. And right now, Deirdre, I just feel a total, utter failure. As a teacher, as a man, as a person.
Oh, Ken. That is the last thing you are. In all the years I've known you, you've been the rock in my life. The one certainty. You haven't let me down. I've let you down.
We go back a long way, don't we? 25 years or so. Near enough. A large part of our lives, you know. I keep thinking, if we split up now, does it mean that that was all pointless?
No, never. You said to me last night that you felt that I thought of you as second best.
Yes, I felt that.
You're wrong, Ken. I've always thought of you as the best thing in my life. I just wish I had been better for you.
Let's try again, if you want to.
Oh, yes. More than anything. I love you, Ken. I need you.